When you hear the name Lynchburg, candy isn't the first thing that comes to mind. Well, Cindy Carter just might change your mind when you sample the sweets that she discovered at a place called Velma's Candy Store.
Want to feel like a kid in a candy store? In Lynchburg, Tennessee, you absolutely can. In the town's old-time square is Velma's Candy Store, a sweet spot for homemade confections.
We also try to just get creative with our candy and do stuff outside the box. I mean, you can always get a peanut butter cup, but you know, a peanut butter cup squished in between two Oreos is a different story.
And the story of Velma's also includes, if you can pull your eyes away from that display counter, buckets and boxes of the retro candy that many of us grew up with.
Anything that we had as a child, even if my distributor doesn't have it, I try to get online and find it somewhere.
If you make the sweet trip to Velma's, there's a good chance you'll run into owner Kelly Sandifer.
Do you like caramel? You're welcome.
Kelly's candy crush began when, as a child, she haunted the candy aisle inside her grandparents' local grocery store, also on the Lynchburg town square.
It was called V&J Market. It's now where the Harley Davidson store is. My siblings and I would spend our childhood in their candy aisle, just gobbling up everything that they would let us gobble up, and we were very popular because our friends would be able to come over after school and do the same thing.
The V in V&J Market stood for Grandma Velma, and she remains a powerful presence in the candy shop that also bears her name. Kelly believes it's a name that sets just the right tone.
It's very old-fashioned, yes. You don't hear too many people named Velma.
All of our whiskey truffles get dipped in dark chocolate, except for the apple pie. It's in white.
Inside Velma's kitchen, Shannon Millsaps and her daughter Emma create the many delicious delights that adorn Velma's display case. And it probably wouldn't surprise you to know that the not-so-secret ingredient in some of their most popular offerings comes from the nearby Jack Daniel's distillery, from the tasty truffles to the fabulous fudge.
The one that's been around the longest is the chocolate pecan with Old No. 7. It's like a semi-sweet chocolate with the Old No. 7, and then we soak the pecans in Jack and add them last to where they still have that full flavor of Jack in them. The truffles each have the same basic recipe. It's a buttercream fondant. Then we add the different whiskeys to give them a different flavor.
The various spirits of Jack Daniel's, such as the Tennessee Fire or Tennessee Honey used in the bee sting truffles, do flavor many of Velma's sweet treats. But there are also plenty of options with teetotalers in mind, like Grandma Velma's favorite, turtles.
We wanted our turtles to look like turtles, so each of the pecans are strategically placed. One's the head, and we got the feet and the little legs, and it's just really cute.
Other creative concoctions from the kitchen include the "Oh Yes We Did," which is a peanut butter cup sandwiched between two Oreos and dipped in milk chocolate. The brother to that is a peanut butter cup sandwiched between two Nutter Butters and dipped in milk chocolate. How about a pudding on the Ritz? That's peanut butter between two Ritz crackers, then, what else? Dipped in chocolate and stamped with a V for Velma.
Our candy, we want it to be delicious, but we want it to be pretty too.
At Velma's, Southern hospitality is also on display. Warm and inviting, you can't help but feel welcome. And nostalgic when you walk through that pink door.
I mean, come on. When was the last time you had a Clark's candy bar or Beeman's chewing gum or saltwater taffy? The candy/retro candy that's also sold at Velma's just sweetens that old-fashioned candy store experience.
We got bit of honey, and we also, let's see.
Ultimately, Kelly and company hope their little candy land brings more locals back to Lynchburg's town square, like Grandma Velma's grocery store once did.
This is where Lynchburg's history was made, is on this square, and now people are coming back and kind of remembering the charm and remembering Lynchburg. This is their hometown. This is theirs, and Velma's is theirs. Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Hey, how'd you like the story? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed it, we have a lot more where that came from. Here's one you might like. And please click here to subscribe so you'll know when we premiere new videos. Thanks for watching.